Alright, welcome to 2020. This is the first video that I'm able to get together this year. And it's not going to be very much. I don't really have anything to get out there as far as content. Haven't been recording lately. You can see out the window the weather's still not the greatest. It's kind of hard to record these in the wintertime. Sometimes the weather's good, sometimes it's not. But you know, it's just the same load, strap and go, load, chain and go, throw a tarp here or there. You know, kind of gets boring. I really want to get into like load securement, that kind of stuff. Maybe, you know, help some guys with that. I don't know how I can really do that. It's hard to film yourself and do the job and do everything and make it work out, so it makes good content. If I don't have good content, I really don't want to put it out, because if it's boring, people won't watch. And I feel a lot of the stuff that I do, you know, isn't the greatest content. I appreciate you guys that do watch it and stick it out, and look forward for more. But when it's the same thing day in and day out, it gets a little old. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube channels myself, and I say the same thing about guys. You know, they're doing the same thing. I've seen it before. Skip. You know, I know YouTube is big for a lot of people. A lot of people rely on it for revenue and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really like that. I just wanted to get the information out here to help you guys. I wanted to be able to answer questions and do that kind of stuff, and get some content. When I was in the Hotshot, it was a little bit easier. I can show the whole pickup, drop off, where I'm going is different each time. Now that I'm in this big truck and the semi, I still do the same thing as far as picking up and dropping off in different locations. But generally, it's all pretty much the same as it was then, the same as it is now. You know, you pull into a shipper, you load it up, you either chain it, strap it, and tarp it, and get on the road. So it's kind of getting monotonous. And I know you guys were really looking forward to my videos and recaps and all that because you're interested in the money. Well, this isn't my truck anymore. I'm not able to talk about revenue as I was. I tried a couple of times with this, but it almost makes the company that I work for now look bad because they weren't doing that great on revenue a couple of weeks that I tried. Although I was still making good money. I was doing plenty of miles. So I didn't want to make my company look bad. I don't know how to say that. The company that I work for now, the guy's great. He keeps me rolling, makes sure I'm making a good paycheck, and keeps the truck loaded. You know, obviously he's got to make revenue to keep the truck running, so everybody's actually doing good. It just doesn't look that way in the videos when you come through the end of the week and you start putting it all together and there's not a lot of revenue in it. We more average at the month, just like I did in the Hotshot. If you can average a good month, doesn't matter how good the loads were this week, that week, or whatever, as long as the month pays out, you're doing good. And that's how he sees it, and that's how he runs his trucks too. So he's making sure that he's profiting every month, as well as keeping me rolling and making miles. So again, I can't complain about that. Now I know I'm sitting here saying how good he is and all that, and I'm fixing to tell you that I'm actually quitting him. There's nothing to do with him as a company and the job and the work and everything that I was doing. It's just I had an opportunity come up that will get me off the road as far as driving so many miles. I'm tired of all this long hours on the road. So anybody that might know me that watches this channel might think I'm working backwards, because before I started Hotshotting, I was doing a job, and that's what I'm going to go back to do. I'm still away from home. It puts me out on the road as far as one location at a time. I'll be in this one place for a month to 6 months or so before I move to the next one. So there's not a lot of driving. It's not a lot of 600-700 mile days like I do here. And I'm ready just to stop those long monotonous drives. So working for Scott has been great. He keeps me paid. He keeps the money in my pocket. He makes sure I'm making miles. If there's an issue with the truck, it's taken care of. If there's anything I need, I just got to ask for it, and he takes care of it, as far as for the truck and equipment and that kind of stuff. If I need to get home, just give a little notice, he'll get me home. So it's great. And part of the reason I'm saying this is because when I get out of this truck in about a week and a half, he's going to be needing a driver for it. So if any of you guys out there know of anybody or yourself may need a job, give him a call. I'll leave his information down in the description. It is a small company. He does mostly owner-operators leasing on, but he has these couple of trucks that he runs, and he can make you pretty good money. Me as a driver, and I can't guarantee it for everybody because to each his own how their contract or how their agreement is, but me as a driver, the last 4 months of last year, I averaged $6,000-7,000 or so a month take home from this company, which is awesome paycheck if you ask me. You're looking $70,000-80,000 a year as a company driver, and you're not driving a bad truck. No, it's not a brand new Kenworth or a Peterbilt or anything like that. It's a Freightliner Cascadia, but he keeps it running. He keeps it on the road, so it's not a bad truck though. So if anybody theirself's going to be looking for a job, anybody knows anybody, again, I'll leave his information below. Give him a call. See if we can help fill this truck after I get out of it. The other job I'm going to be going to, I really can't talk about much. I'm going to have to get with that company and see if they'll allow me to do videos. See if I can do that. I think there could be some interesting information coming out of that company. I could probably do some good load securement stuff, and do some interesting stuff if that company doesn't mind. I can't just go in and expect that they let me make videos and do that without asking them though. So hopefully once I get over there and get started, and maybe I can get some more videos going that way, you guys might still be interested to follow. It'll be a different game in the trucking industry. I won't be driving. I can probably answer a lot of questions, do some load securement stuff, show you some interesting stuff, but until that point I really don't know. So hopefully you guys will follow. Give me some input, tell me if that's something that you think you might be interested in, and we'll see what happens. But I know this is boring, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. It's almost 9 minutes. I don't want to reach 10 minutes. Alright, so I guess that'll be it for this one. I'll let you guys go. I got, I don't know, a couple hundred more miles for today, probably about 300 actually, and I'm going to be shutting down, doing a 34-hour restart so I can get this edited up and get it out. Hopefully it's something that is enough to keep you guys interested or whatever. So until the next one, guys, here we go.